Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and highest honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to the brothers out there who do these works in truth and sincerity. Once again, this is Brother Aryai.
And this is Brother Rod Cogna.
And Bishop Shalom. As you see from this very special picture on my screen, right? We are definitely going into how pitiful it is, this pitiful state that our people are in right now. And we're basically going into showing you these new black militias. And please understand, we know that Black Lives Matter is funded by George Soros. They're trying to take pieces of the truth, pieces of being a Hebrew Israelite, and add it to this, and this is not the spirit that we've come in. Alright, this isn't the vibration we're on.
Right, because, the scripture said, wait ye upon me. So we waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to, rise to our defense and to, deliver us while we're in this captivity. Right. Which is going to take place, which Yahweh Shai is going to redeem the elect in 1/3 throughout the four corners of the earth. But you got jakes that lack faith to believe that our Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna fight for us. Mm-hmm. So they want to take measures into their own hands and pretty much try to fight Esau with by taking up arms, which Esau's blessing is the sword in the first place. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like trying to fight fire with fire, which isn't going to work. Mm-hmm. And whenever our people went up against our enemies, we always prayed to Yahweh, to aid us, and then He will be the one that would go to war before our enemies. I'll grab that precept in Deuteronomy, later, but I just wanted to bring this out. Mm-hmm. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Right, in the present day sword, you see them in these hands. Remember that is so-called white man's blessing.
Right, because Esau didn't come just, he had swords, but the sword that you swing, but a sword is just a metaphor for any weapon of destruction that can cause death,
Right, including missiles.
But his blessing was a sword. That's the blessing that Isaac gave to him. Mm-hmm. That's why Esau's military, is the most powerful at this time, until Yahweh Shai brings down his military.
Look at this bitch right here, bro. Titties all out. Got goddamn AR and shit with some J's on it.
This nigga just he ain't even got. He just going out there shirtless.
Like, he got a phone with a pink case.
And I'm like, motherfucker, look, if you really gonna do this shit, if you gonna take up arms against Esau, who was inevitably going to shoot your ass back, have some fucking body armor
or something.
Yeah,
why is this bitch got her titties out? She got the rifle, and this nigga got a phone with a pink case. Nigga, this shit should be at least. I'm just saying, still some nigga shit. But go ahead, Slow.
All right. It shows that you niggas really ain't ready for warfare with Esau. Right. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what type of guns y'all carrying. Y'all not ready for war with these Edomites.
What's a rifle to a missile? And all these niggas is undisciplined anyway. Not to say that they can't get organized, but go ahead, you gotta move on.
Verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Yeah, because it's gonna come to a point where people are gonna be raiding houses, spoiling their goods, killing, raping, and pillaging families. Mm-hmm. And it's from the least onto the greatest is going to, be a part of these things.
Gone.
Celebrities, police officers, governors. It's gonna have to have that shit boarded up.
Right. Gotta be escorted and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's some simple business, man, but these are the times though, man. You got them out there.
Yeah, well, that was the main point, but I can read a little bit more.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, because once they declare martial law, which is when the National Guard will be out to
in fact, the
patrol
testing could have been ramped up very quickly.
America, going to one city to another is going to be obsolete because they're going to have the highways and blocked off.
Checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what the military does.
And then they're going to be taking people to concentration camps as well. It says, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right. And being afraid and adding guns to the mix, that's not a good combination.
That's a perfect recipe for complete chaos.
Gun.
That's that's a recipe for a bunch of dead bodies lying in the streets.
Gun.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
And you look at the price of food going up every day. And then they're making it more inaccessible for you to cultivate and grow your own food. So that lack of bread is here. It's at our footsteps. And people haven't realized it yet. So what they do is they shorten the amount of food you have.
You're getting a lot of recalls.
Right. Salmonella poison and all of that. Not to mention being oppressed. Hunger and starvation is what really fuels a war. Now that your back is against the wall, you're forced to make something happen.
It is only appropriate that after 400 years, as prophesied, the tribes of Israel.
Right there. All right. We have nothing to do with this. Don't bring the 12 tribes and make it seem like all the tribes are unified with that agenda. All right. That's part of their smear campaign.
All 12 of them. You enslaved us. You degraded us. Raped our women and our men. Stole our history. Stole our religion. And then you're trying to steal our lives. But you want us to be it now. You can kiss my ass right in the crack.
Mine too. Me too.
So it's only appropriate, y'all,
Don't invite
that
nobody
we
to
go to
your
the
ass.
source. For all y'all out here who don't know, this is the birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan. This is where they were born after they were destroyed. Just for you. Everything you've been seeing, the police, discrimination in housing, a fucked up education, fucked up banking system, fucked up politics, are all tied to the KKK. You don't believe that, you don't know shit about this country. So what we gonna do is we gonna pay a visit to their homes. Because we ain't talking to the police no more. They just work for the KKK. We ain't talking to the government no more because they are the KKK.
That's right.
We ain't talking to the banks no more because they are the KKK. We ain't talking to most white people because y'all are the KKK.
Oh, none of them.
Don't tell me that you ain't never been a slave on the motherfucker. I ain't never been a slave.
That's right.
But you riding around in my car.
That's right.
Only you have me riding the motherfucker right. So I'm not talking to them no more. I want the heart of the Ku Klux Klan to hear me no matter where the fuck you are. I'm in your house.
That's right.
Where you at? You made a threat. We don't threat. We don't scare. Cause we don't care.
And we don't fuck around.
You threaten us, we gonna threaten you. You say you gonna start shooting white people at 8 o'clock, we gonna start shooting, black people at 8 o'clock, we gonna start shooting white people at 8 o'clock. Threat, counter threat, cause threats don't mean shit to us. Y'all been threatening us since Birmingham, I ain't seen shit. When is July the 4th? And all you scary ass Negroes that pass that shit around, look at what the fuck you did. You made blacks come out. I don't see no white militia. So to the boogie boys, the 3%ers, and all the rest of you scared ass rednecks. We here. Where the fuck you at? We in your house. Let's go. Get that face, motherfucker.
We didn't have any support. We didn't have any support, so I wanted to come out. I wanted to just, I'm basically standing up and all the things. But I wanted to come out and I wanted to support, because I know you need support. You gotta say, not your life, your life. Yes, sir. When you leave and go home to glories, you can go ahead and do it.
Everybody falls in the formation. We were down here earlier, we chose you how the next formation. You were down here to copy all the people beside you. All of these already know your position. Fall in the formation, don't talk. Fall in the formation, don't talk. This is not a demonstration. This is not a goddamn protest. We ain't gonna fucking overcome. We done with that shit. This is a black militia. If you fall in, you follow simple instructions. You can't do that, get the hell out of my formation right now. Fall in, you line up behind the person in front of you. Make sure you got enough arms in this, so you tip your fingers up to their toes. No weapons to be pointed down at the ground. Nobody saying anything. No weapons to be pointed safe. If you have a weapon that is not loaded, it is illegal. You must be loaded to the side. Have your first report.
Platinum blonde weed. Bullshit. You ain't ready to take no fucking life, to get the fuck out of here.
Or to give your life.
Oh yeah, he about to say to take your life first. You ain't come out here to kill a motherfucker and leave now. You ain't come out here today to kill a motherfucker and leave now. Each one of these motherfuckers can kill 80 people, 80 Edomites, and that shit wouldn't do shit to this power structure. Let's just say they, without dying, each one of these niggas kill 50 Edomites, right? What the fuck is that gonna do? That ain't even gonna fucking. That's not a drop in the bucket, man. That ain't scratching the surface. Esau is to the point where he's not even using men. This motherfucker got machines to do what he did. So you losing, you taking massive casualties and injuries to robots and shit before you even get a chance to see a Edomite to do shit on you. And by the time you see them, you know the way they move, they've been doing these militias. You niggas are too unorganized to do this type of shit on a carnal level.
And you are completely unprepared for Esau's tactics that he's been practicing since he's came over here.
Right, he been and they passed that down. A lot of these Edomites are taught. Man, a lot of these motherfucking devils are shooting their first deer at 10 years old and shit. You know, that's a tradition for them. Yeah, a lot of you niggas, by the time you 15, 12 to 15, you shooting your first nigga at that age, you know? But you gotta understand, laying in those woods, being patient, knowing how to breathe, doing guerrilla warfare and tactics and things like that, that's not what you excel in. Not unless you train. And now it's too late for y'all to try to get some efficient training and shit. They grew up to those morals and it's ingrained in them. So I don't even put these niggas up against the Michigan militia right now. They will lose and terribly. Them motherfuckers be out there with their whole goddamn family and kids and shit and tents and all out there. That's what they've been doing. My thing is this: we not in this thing. Don't attach the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to this carnal movement, because that's not what we do. This shit is a fucking joke, man.
This is Zephaniah. Let's see, what precept did I have? You know, just to bring the point that we depend on the Lord. You know, even though that may sound weak to you carnal-minded niggas, you know, it's necessary. You know, because we don't have the power to go against Esau's military structure.
Right.
So my phone want to be on some bullshit now. It has to load up and all this other dumbass shit.
No,
when I had the fucking precept. Not the effing precept, but it just annoys the shit out of me.
I'm gonna play a little more. Let me know when to load up.
Alright, this is Zephaniah 3 and 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even on my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Alright? So Most High is going to do it all in one shot. You know, he's gathering the nations together because, you know, that he's basically, his wrath is against all the nations. You know, so Esau's military structure, Moab, you know, Russia, all of those is going to come together to do battle, and the Most High is going to dismantle, you know, all of the nation's military structures. And, you know, pretty much with this Third World War, once some ICBM missiles are shot off, you know, that's going to be the fire of his jealousy that's going to, you know, kill off billions of people.
We got a couple of rules. No cell phone. I said you trying to line three, build your fucking video on police, you might get shot.
You see all these black women standing around and shit. But when we say these things, the exact same language and tone, then we're wrong. We're monsters and shit. Why y'all do all that cussing and telling people what to do? If you just tell them in a kinder, gentler way, they can understand and they'll be more willing. Or this nigga can just talk to them however though, huh?
Right.
And now it's all good. It ain't nothing about this movement is spiritual.
Right, but cause they feel powerful because they got them rifles in their hands.
Right. We can stand out there on the corner and have rifles in our hands, and we'll still be ridiculed. Why y'all cussing now? Saying all this and calling motherfuckers and all this shit, cause we passionate.
Your goddamn phone, you get some goddamn body killed. Yeah, let me tell y'all some good shit. Out of all the people who talk all that shit on the internet, and all y'all motherfuckers talking about y'all value, y'all done had enough. Look how many showed up. In the state of Georgia, you have the right to stand your ground. So if someone points something at you, kill them. Don't shoot them, kill them. Something funny?
Black hole! Black hole! Say it again! Black hole! Black hole! Oh, yeah, crap! Black hole! You think it's fun? Black hole! You got a smile on the face.
Black hole! You know what I am? I'm your worst nightmare, bro. And what you over here now to sit that you want to shit? This ain't the one you want to talk to, bro. We ain't no Black Lives Matter, we know that.
Now, I'm still trying to figure this out. From being in the military, I'm trying to get around this. Why in the fuck is he holding 2 rifles at once? Nigga, are you finna shoot 2 different rifles? Is this I don't know if this... I'm looking at the barrels and I can't tell they not welded together or nothing. This nigga got 2 ARs across. This nigga Rambo or some motherfucking shit? What in the fuck are you doing? This nigga holding 2 rifles at once, bro. Like he gonna shoot both of the bitches at once.
You remember that scene from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when he had all the motherfucking guns?
Yeah. Nigga just shot Isaac Hayes shot his ass up.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, motherfucking loaded side by side. Spray them bitches.
Right, on some bullshit like Spawn and shit. That's what Michael John
He gonna do some gun zerking shit.
on some Borderlands shit. Cause that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. That shit is sensationalized like a motherfucker. You would not see the most hardened soldier do no shit like that. I ain't saying he wasn't no vet. He's not a vet or anything like that. Nigga, but I did 18 tours, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you don't ever do no monkey ass shit like that, bro. I just had to say something about that. That shit was funny when I seen that. Like, nigga, you making yourself look like King Kong in this motherfucker.
Now, you notice that this Edomite is not in the least bit intimidated.
Yeah, cause why would Edomites in their own kingdom be threatened by some shit like this? They know these niggas, as much as they talking all this shit, they ain't gonna bust a shot.
Right.
Because they already know the consequences. And it's funny to him because he already know. He's just thinking like, you niggas are way too late. We been on this shit. Nigga, I was raised doing this. He probably see my man with these 2 rifles and just laughing at his ass. Like, nigga, you look like a damn clown. Then you got all this black on and you walking. Well, this shit is goofy. I know it's hot as fuck out there with all this goddamn black on.
Little do these niggas know. Esau got a drone that got most of the artillery that they already got.
Yes. That'll end. Look.
And that shit. I mean, let a drone fly by with guns on the side of it, just firing it from the aerial view at these niggas.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't even have
drop
to
a bomb just to say hi.
And you ain't even got to kill all of those jakes. You know what's gonna happen? So I saw these women in their formation. These bitches is dropping their guns. They're shitting. Most men are going shit. These bitches are losing it. They're gonna lose it. First thing they're gonna do is cry. Okay? Women don't belong on the battlefield. Don't tell me about Joan of Arc and all this other bullshit. Mulan and all this whole ass shit. I want to hear about that. Because
what about Tomb Raider?
the goddamn Laura Croft, all she gonna do is get her shit bust.
The Amazon warrior bitches.
Xena Princess, the war. Look,
it's some Wonder Women out there.
Yeah, okay. When they get to a real battlefield, a real one, they gonna get busted down like Tatiana in this motherfucker. Because You get on that battlefield with some real men, and your ass is on the line, literally. That's motivation. That motherfucker, man, I got to overcome this bitch, because I'm taking her back with me. Or I'm killing her, you know? That's the mind state. So, no, that's just not, no. Then I don't want to hear about, show me some old-ass artist rendition of Harriet Tubman with some old-ass pistol leading motherfuckers. I don't want to hear that bullshit neither, because I don't know the situation on. I've heard of the history, the so-called history, but I know that Esau like to sensationalize and fabricate certain things too. So I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to Harriet Tubman movie, a motherfucker was looking like this and doing that. Fuck that shit, man. You can follow that shit if you want to. Any person that's really been in the military or any kind of combat situations in the hood on the front lines, no, you ain't finna see that shit. First thing they fucking do when they see blood is they gonna lose it, cause it ain't theirs. It's not. They not on a cycle or something. This is another motherfucker's head split. Most men is gonna get shook the fuck up. What you think is gonna happen to a woman? That's why the Lord said in that day they shall be like women.
And plus the sound of that gunfire is traumatizing.
Yes, it is. How many of these niggas ain't shot these rifles that they have that they ain't brought up here? Probably 3 or 4 times at a gun range or something. You ain't never shot nothing moving. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what it's like to hunt something down, like prey and stalk it. You understand? Unless it's another nigga, and he ain't hard to find. He in the hood somewhere. You ain't been in no woods and in this settings where it's gonna take patience. You gotta endure the environment and the elements and shit, bro. Anybody can shoot in a well air conditioned or warm goddamn shooting range, bro. I mean, that's why this devil is laughing at him, man. I don't blame that devil. I was laughing at these niggas, man.
You're not gonna listen. It's your worst nightmare. You're not gonna listen, bro. Get on. You're gonna talk to me like for a minute. I told you what I was. What are you?
Like he said, yeah, Edomite. Once again, whoever this nigga is, like I said, I don't know if he's a vet or what. I don't even know if he's willingly being paid off to do this dumb shit or if he's under a guise as well. Alright, whatever it is, this is some bullshit. I really think this nigga is paid off, man. Talking about Edomite, like all that, bro.
What are you? Everywhere you go, you would bring all the killers. Then you steal people's clothes, then you have to never ask anybody. Where's our reparations? Thank you. Of course, like the song. Not what you did. And to feed us. And you're benefiting. We benefit from things. I'm going to get white now to where you can do the right. Black power! Black power! Black power!
Not to mention, alright, when it comes down to it, black is the absence of light. It says Yahushua is the way, the truth, and the light. Why would we attach something black to it? It's bad enough we have to come from underneath that guise of being called black Hebrew Israelites. These niggas is willingly, that niggas is so black, they got on all black. And if a nigga showed up in some white shoes, they'd probably beat the shit out of him, man. Let the nigga show up in some red sneakers, they'll probably fucking stomp him out, man. No, we want to push that same witchcraft vibration of wearing all black. This is Psalms 21 and 23. No, yeah, Psalms, excuse me. Let me start that over. Psalms 25 and 2. Oh my God, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let mine enemies triumph. Let not my enemies triumph over me. And what the problem is, y'all ashamed of this word, because they probably look at us as being weak. All y'all doing is standing on the corner yelling and reading the Bible. That ain't changing shit. Neither is walking around saying black power and serving all of these movements and shit, because the last time I checked, that ain't changed shit. Civil rights didn't do nothing but integrate you with somebody that don't give a fuck about you.
And actually, this is changing something, because this is a cry unto the Lord, and it says the supplications of the Most High saints is a sweet savor to him.
Right.
So he's bringing these He's hearing our cry and bringing these prophecies to pass to speed up our deliverance.
Exactly.
So this is doing more than you carnal-minded Jakes can see.
Right. It says, yea, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. Alright, and the transgressors to go against the laws and the statutes, man. And the commandments that the Heavenly Father gave us. Alright? And that's what this clearly is, because you giving this order to hold some standing militia and all of this shit, that's carnal as hell. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, as the word says. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright speech. And this is slaying those that be of upright speech. This is helping us get slayed. Alright, because we looking at it like we not coming at it from a carnal aspect. And every time, look, if you at some place, right, let's say you in line or at a restaurant with some, you just there yourself, or you there with you and your girl, or you and your brother or something, right? Let a nigga that's somewhere in that like y'all, it'd be like one nigga and his family or something, and everybody else is Edomite besides y'all, right? He'll be on the other side of the restaurant and do some nigga shit, and everybody get to looking at you like you associated with the motherfucker. Yeah, why is he so angry? Motherfucker, I don't know that nigga. This nigga on the other, I don't know who the fuck he is. Because that's automatic guilty association in the eyes of these motherfuckers. It says, Psalms 59:8, but thou, O Yahweh, shalt laugh at them. Thou shalt have the heathen in derision. It said he's going to have them in derision. Not our black militias and niggas standing up with rifles and guns. Because of his strength will I wait upon thee, for the Most High is my defense. Let me read that one more time. Psalm 59:9. Because of his strength, not your own, will I wait. Hold your. I'm pretty sure that nigga, that's a leader, got a bald ass head, because I ain't see no sideburns or nothing. It says, I will wait upon thee. Mr. carrying 2 goddamn ARs in your fucking hand looking like a clown. Says, for the Most High is my defense.
Alright, the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is our defense. You know, but y'all, you Jakes, you know, y'all too far gone away from the Most High, so therefore you're not going to be defended.
Right.
Therefore, this is, you know, taking up carnal means, you know, to, you know, defend yourself, you know, is the only thing that y'all put y'all trust and y'all faith in.
Right.
Which is with your guns and ammunition, you know, or combat training or what have you, it's not going to save you.
No.
I appreciate it. This is pertaining to the fact that, though, in my personal standpoint, it's good to see that Jake is actually doing something to stand up against Esau. This is not the proper means of doing so. You know, the fact that the spirit of Jake is being riled up, that in itself is good for our people, but our people also have to understand what it truly means to stand up for our nation.
Well, that's the thing, and not to cut you off, Slakia, before you read that. And it's fucked up because I think it's bullshit, because we got men out there that's been doing that from Abba Bivens on down. So y'all niggas is really just being wicked, bro. You know, you getting riled up, that's good, bro. If anything, turn to this truth. You hear this man, he's moving with guile. He's a hypocrite. Because he learned that truth from somewhere else and then he just fucking militarized it. Now you leading all of these niggas astray. Hey, when all these niggas start dropping dead and getting killed for their so-called bravery, this bald-headed nigga ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. Sitting somewhere with his 2 goddamn rifles, not fired once. It's like,
It's not with his own way explained.
Exactly, and that's what the fuck is gonna happen. It's gonna be on his hands and his bald-ass head, man.
This is Revelations 11:1. And there was given me a reed like unto the rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of Yahweh and the altar and them that worship therein.
Right, because the temple of the Lord represents the whole house of Israel.
New Jerusalem, to be more precise. But the court which is without the temple leave out and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles. And that's the two
Right, the
thirds.
Gentiles, the other nations.
Those are you Jakes, especially y'all that know that you're Israelites. However, you're continuing in the ways and the mannerisms of the Edomites or the other other heathen nations. You know, but you Jakes right now, according to this video, to be on topic, you look like your oppressor. You don't look like one of our people. You look like you're ready to do some outlandish Edomite shit just because of the fact that you have some knowledge. No, you're not supposed to take up the ways of our
Of the world, right? The knowledge
of the world, right?
is
Because
nothing.
right now the world is in a state of chaos, and the world is also in a state of war. Granted, that's good because that pushes prophecy. However, in the case of our people, you're not paying attention to the words of Yahushua. We're supposed to be as wise as serpents, as dragons, as these devils, wiser than them. But we're supposed to be harmless. We're supposed to be making our case blameless. Why? Because in all actuality, it's our fault that we're under these heathens. It's our fault that we're underneath this Edomite.
Yep, all in the way of transgression.
And you taking, and first and foremost, on top of that, you're taking up his blessing in order to defend yourself. You're not taking upon our blessing to defend yourself.
Is not the Most High's, it has hands shortened that he cannot not save? You know?
Right.
But that's why it goes back to having faith in Yahushua.
You know, and and the thing is, that shows the lack of connection that our people have with the Lord. In all actuality, when you walking on the earth, you don't have to do a damn thing to protect yourself. It's the Lord's will whether you survive the next day or not.
Okay.
And Jakes that grew up in the barrios and grew up in the hood, you should be able to realize that just off of principle of the fact that you was allowed to breathe the next day.
You see motherfuckers there one day and gone the next. Well, you should be the main ones understanding.
But the thing is, it's not oblivious. Our people see this shit every fucking day. And just to reiterate, it's the Lord's will whether you live and breathe that next day. Because our people deserve the utmost atrocious things to happen to us.
And these curses, we're still under these curses. That just shows, once again, that black is the absence of light.
And it's a spirit that you niggas is dressed in all black because you are not illuminated to what we was given. Just like it states in the 4th chapter.
It says, walk ye in the light, for ye are the children of light and of the day. You know?
And walk in it.
And the light is Yahushua.
Yep, and walk in it in that way that thou mayest be illuminated. You niggas dressed in all black look like you in darkness.
They are. Yeah. This is Isaiah 40 and 20, starting at 28. It says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, the Lord, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. Alright, and that's what those who put their faith and trust in him, you know, have coming to them. They're going to receive power. Okay? It says, even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Okay? So those without, you know, they're gonna, you know, fall at that time, you know, young men included. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Okay? So that's gonna be to those who have faith to waiting on Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. We'll see. What you niggas taking up militias and taking up arms is gonna do for y'all.
This is Psalms 19. And even King David understand it was the Heavenly Father that gave him his power in Psalms, the 18th chapter. Well, I'll read that briefly. It says, Psalms 18 and 25, with the merciful, thou wilt show thyself merciful. With an upright man, thou wilt show thyself upright. With the pure, thou wilt show thyself pure. And with the forward, thou wilt show thyself forward. But thou wilt save the afflicted people, but wilt bring down high looks. Right, because it's not the Heavenly Father. He understands it's by the Heavenly Father's hand. 29, for by thee have I run through a troop, and by the Most High have I leaped over a wall.
Himself, he did all this training in martial arts.
Right.
Harden his body. No, he said by the Lord he did these things.
Right. As for the Most High, his way is perfect. The word of Yahweh is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
A buckler is like a shield.
Don't go on your arm. You buckle that motherfucker right there, and then you hold your weapon, of course, in the other hand. So it's a balance, You got an offense and a defense. For who is the Most High save Yahweh, and who is a rock save our God? It is the Most High that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. Not my following orders and then me going forward with the heavy training that brought this about. They don't have shit to do with it. They say it's a bodily exercise profit of little. You'll have niggas say it's little, brother. Look, that's good because you're supposed to stay healthy, But the problem is a lot of times cats get carnal. They let it get to their head because they have some strong stature, And that's not how you should be. It says, he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in by mine arm. Not some bald-headed nigga with 2 rifles and all black on. Alright? Straightforward to the fucking point. They ain't say nothing about another man leading you into the battle of Armageddon and shit.
Quick precept, this is Psalm 68 and 20. Actually, you know what? Let me start at verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000 and even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. Alright, and the chariots is what's going to be our deliverance, which is with what they call UFOs, which are really identifiable flying objects that are chariots of the Most High, which is going to have the angels and Yahweh Shai coming to deliver the elect in 1/3. It says, thou hast ascended on high, thou hast led captivity captive, thou hast received gifts for men, yea, for the rebellious also, that the Lord might dwell among them. Alright, so once he turns our captivity, we're gonna be sitting in a high place, with Yahweh Shai, It says, blessed be the Lord Yahweh, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation. Salah. He that is Psalms 68 and 19. Verse 20, it says, he that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the Most High, the Lord belong the issues or escapes from death. Okay, so the Most High is the one who preserves your soul and your life at the end of the day. But the Most High shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such a one as go on still in his trespasses. Okay, so that's you 2/3 who refuse to come back and acknowledge the Most High and still go on in your trespasses.
Right. And that was one of my favorite scriptures. Yeah, because blessed is the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits. And now, yeah, hey, not blessed is Esau who loadeth our EBT cards with stamps. You know, the Heavenly Father, the Heavenly Father make that happen. If you do get them stamps, the Lord allowed that to happen. That was a benefit from Him, not from your neighborhood government. You know. And then it even
Esau gonna take all this shit away. And I mean, what happens when he brings out the RFID microchip, and you have to completely depend on Yahweh Shai to, you know, be out in the field and get your next meal. When you can't go to the grocery store no more because you ain't got that chip.
That's right here, bro. Psalm 68:17, the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahweh is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. The fuck is all these little Edomite and all these little earthly weapons gonna do to that, bro? One chariot is enough to take this bitch out. If the Most High wanted this whole planet destroyed, that's what one chariot would be sufficient. You see, that's how where you think Jake get it from? Most High like to pull up, man. He pulling up like Jay Prince. When he pull up somewhere, that nigga be deep as fuck. You know, everybody know that's Jay Prince. You know, Suge Knight used to pull up, and all red, whatever the fuck. He was deep as a motherfucker. He ain't have to be. He just did it. Why? Why the fuck not? We all pulling up in this bitch. I dead blood. We all getting one kill in there, something, bro. We just showing out. You know, that's what Jake do. That's that ruling class. That's that royal mentality, you know. Yeah. So don't think just because he coming that deep, oh, he must be scared. He must because that power. Yeah, we're fucking right. I guarantee you, when the destruction of this place, you can quote me on that. It won't be not one chariot was harmed in the making of this film we call life.
Which is the script of the Most High Yahweh, you know. Because I mean, really, everything in this book is a script that's playing out in the earth right now.
It's not scriptures.
The Lord said He declared the end from the beginning.
Exactly.
So this movie was premeditated upon, was given enough time to edit and construct in a proper order of how it was going to go. It was given a time frame. It was given its proper measurements. Its casting was already pre-selected because individuals fit for certain spots.
Well, it was created for them spots, like specifically. Like, look, I'm gonna put your spirit and your DNA together for this particular role.
Action.
That's all. So, you know, you see cats like Floyd Mayweather and some of these individuals that you just like LeBron James. Obviously, this nigga was built to do what he's doing from day one. This nigga came out. Look, yep, this nigga gonna play basketball. He's gonna be the best, my baby. Look at big ass head and feet and shit. You know, there's people that just custom made just like with his word, man. You ain't gonna look at brother and be like, oh yeah, he was made for the truth. Look how big and strong he is and shit. It's not about that. Alright. The Most High chose the weak things to shame these great things and these strong things, bro. So it's, you know, Yahweh Shai could have came back as this action hero. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't what the Most High wanted, fam. He came back as the bad guy in the eyes of this society, man. Alright, got anything else? So with that, we pray you were edified, you know. Be vigilant. This is nothing but another propaganda or device, man. Alright? Just embarrassing. Shit is goofy, bro. I feel like I'm mad on the outside, but I'm laughing on the inside like that fucking devil, man. Alright? And really, I'm going to tell you the truth. That devil was scared. I ain't going to hold you up. He just laughed. That's what they do. They coax Jake. He still feel confident in his kingdom, but that devil was scared on the inside because, you know, even to that, like the brother was saying, Jake is rising up, and they see that. Excuse me. So with that, you know, we pray you were edified. you know, and like to give all praise and nice honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem L'chafadash. And we're just grateful that Heavenly Father gave us the heart to do this. So be vigilant, and to the next time, Shalom. I still gotta go all the way to stop and shit. It's gonna be like